Okay, so let me just be really brief with this intro and just put it out there that you know me. If you have followed my stream at all, you know me. You know that I am not the type to get heated, to get tilted. Generally, I like to live and let live, try to play the game in such a way to where everybody has fun. That's just kind of what I do. But I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna be straightforward, right? Like they always say, oh, don't let them know they get to you. Earlier today, I had a game. It got to me. This game, it got to me. It upset me a little bit, so I thought I'd make a video on it because I was lucky enough to be recording B-roll for a different video, and this one just happened to kind of fall into my lap. So what we're going to do here is we're going to cut to the footage. I'll narrate over it while we go, and I'm going to show you what I think was my most toxic game in Dead by Daylight, at least for a long time, if not ever. So let's go on and roll that footage. Alright, so you see us loading in, and a little bit of context here. We are loading into the Dead Dog Saloon. There was a map offering brought to bring this specific map. I don't really know how that factors in, but what I do know is the other 3 players were all I survived with friends, and apparently, as I would come to find out, they knew the killer. They were in contact with the killer. Somebody had brought a bound envelope with extra blood points, and before the game, they had asked me if I was wanting to farm. I told them no. I told them respectfully, no, I'm not going to try to farm with the killer. I just want to play a normal game. Now, unfortunately, I don't have that recorded. So, you can take me at my word, you cannot. It's really, either or. I'm trying to get B-roll footage for every survivor using their original perks. I'm trying to save as much space as I can, so I just record the game. Usually I stick around for the post-game chat just to see if anything spicy happens. So far, not much luck with that. But the important thing to take out of this is that they asked me if I wanted to farm, and I said no. I said I was not feeling a farm game. I did not want to do that. I was hoping to show some of Zarina's perks so I could use that for my video, right? I wanted to pick somebody before the people, so on and so forth. So anyway, let's get back to the video here. Let me just show you, because it really does get going pretty early on. I mean, this is not a game that took a lot of time to fall into just utter and complete disarray. So look, actually, I wish I had been recording my mic. I wish I'd been recording it because somewhere around this point, right there, when I saw the purple feet go under, I said, oh, is that a clown? I was very excited. You know me, I'm a clown main. I love to face clowns. I love to play as clown. I was very, very excited. So, I thought, hey, this is a good start. And then I pan over there and I see them all standing in a little trio. And that's my first indication that this might not go my way. But, I still didn't think anything of it because I didn't know they were in cahoots with the killer, right? I did not know they knew the killer. I thought that maybe, just maybe, the killer was going to be just a straight up killer, right? Not try to bully anybody, essentially. But see, this is right there. That little moment, he saw me. He saw that I was working on a gen, and that upset him. I run into a post there because I am a god at looping. But see, I run away and I still don't realize anything's really wrong until I look back and I see he's chasing me. And that's the first time I think, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. He had easier targets available. He had injured targets available and he still went after me. But I run a pretty standard loop here. Nothing really out of the ordinary here. I mean, look, guys, you can criticize my looping all you want. I am not a great survivor. I definitely play way more killer, and even then, I'm not a great killer. But the big thing to take out of this is that, look, pretty standard loop. I thought I had lost him by that point, but then I hear the terror radius, and I realize, oh shit, he's still on me. He is still coming for me, even though, he really shouldn't be, right? Like it feels like that's not a thing he should be doing. So he takes a big swing and a miss there. It's a thing he does a lot. He's if I may be a little less wholesome than normal and just be straight up with you, he's not a very good killer. He's not very talented, and it's probably killers like this that lead people to have the opinions they do about Clown, which is a damn shame. But again, you see, I'm running pretty sloppy routes here, but I'm getting away with it because I may be boosted, but what's that make him, right? So again, totally normal, and that's the point where I think, okay, good, normal game, probably. As you can see, I hang out behind this because I kind of have the feeling he's still gonna come after me. I don't know why. I just kind of picked up on it by that point, and he hits the obsession, and I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe not. But then obviously the terror radius gets loud. He goes and he breaks that pallet. He's obviously looking around. So once he downed that person, that was when I had this mindset. I was like, oh, okay, cool. He's going to play a regular game. He is going to go hook that person. We're going to play a regular game of Dead by Daylight. That's not what happened. So I see him drop them there, and that's when it became very clear to me what was going to happen. Once he dropped that person to pursue me, and you see he tried to bait me into jumping earlier, but again, like everything he does, he just kind of telegraphs it. So little note to killers: try to employ some trickery. Now he actually gets me there. He should have gotten a hit out of this, but our dear clowny boy, while his cosmetics may be S tier, his gameplay leaves a little something to be desired. But he dropped the person. He's slugging them at this point. But it's not about slugging them. It's that he saw me and he decided he wanted to chase me down. Now, again, to this point, you're probably thinking, okay, so it's a tunneling killer, right? Those happen. We get tunneling killers. This is nothing new. And, you know, I agree. It sucks. Nobody likes... there's another big whiff there. But nobody likes to be tunneled, but it does happen. And it's not always that you did something. Sometimes a killer just wakes up feeling kind of like an ass, and they're gonna you know, play like that. But you'll see where my teammates eventually turn on me when I guess because they wanted to farm and I was taking up all the killer's time, I guess they get tired of me at a certain point, which is pretty unfortunate. But you know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Now here I fuck up. I run into this little thing, but luckily he's even worse than I am, so I get out of that one. When I see David standing under that pallet, I kind of assume that's not a safe one for me to loop. I kind of assume maybe, just maybe, I'm in trouble. So obviously then the merry band of idiots all come around me, and he ignores them. Of course he ignores them. He swings and he misses again because, you know, boosted. But he comes again, he gets the hit on me. See, I got body blocked by David there. Let's rewind that just a little bit. You see, that swing and a miss. Beautiful. David comes and he body blocks me. He doesn't move. They're making sure I can't get through there. So then that's when I realized, oh, shit, okay, this game's really turning on me. There's not much I can do about this. So again, I'm trying to get out of the clown's way. He whiffs again. He's a bad player. He's bad at the game, but he finally does get me there. Blind squirrel finds a nut. They're teabagging there. Haha, look at that. We got her. Zarina's finally down. And naturally, they do what they're gonna do. Now, this clown, being garbage at the game, hits me before I'm fully unhooked, and therefore I actually get to go into another chase. And I'm hoping at this one, he got his hook. He got his "we're gonna live forever" stack. Maybe, just maybe, we're good here. Now, look, you look at this. They're trying to body block me again, but they're not good. They're not good at the game. And again, that's a lot coming from me because I don't consider myself especially good at the game. But these guys, oh my gosh. And I feel like, I almost feel like Leafy, right? Sitting here, you can't see my face. I'm just talking through the video and I'm talking trash about somebody else's play. But I'm not, like I said, this one got me a little tilted because I'm out here just trying to get B-roll and these people decide, you know what? You can either play our way or you can have a miserable time. So I was very hesitant to let David do this. I kind of figured it wasn't going to go well, but you know, he did say he wanted to farm, so I let him go for it. Obviously Clown knows I'm over here. I don't know if they were on comms. I'm not really sure if that was part of it or not, but you know, I go to hide again. I'm pretty lucky to get past David there. You can tell the Clown thought David was going to get the body block. Nia's over here, and obviously all good things have to come to an end, so he actually hits David first. Oh man, I'm frantically mashing the space bar trying to get that down, but you know, you get body blocked, and it is what it is. And you know, I'm not going to blur the names of these players because, you know, who knows? Maybe having video evidence will help something get done about this, because this isn't cool, man. This is just not cool. So second hook, and at this point I give up. I'm like, you know what? I sincerely, I could beat this clown any day of the week, but this clown and my own teammates, nobody's on a gen. Yeah, fuck that, man. Deep breath, right? Don't be tilted, food. It's just, so he hits me on hook too because he's a dick. And that's it. That's the game. That is a game where my teammates decided to kill me and a boosted clown decided to kill me. And you know, it feels fitting, I guess, that such an outspoken advocate for the clown would be undone by a clown. I guess there's something to it there. So you see at that point, the only person up, let me skip. Anyway, so what I was saying is the only person who had more points than me at the time of my death was somebody who had been just farming the heals at that point, so the ultra was almost through the roof, obviously. What is notable, though, is that I had iridescent evader, but we'll pop in on that later. But yeah, so I go in and they're just kind of dicking around in the basement, just farming each other for all of eternity. And when I say this took a while, right? The game has been about 8 minutes to this point. They spend about another 8 minutes just messing around. So I'm not going to show you all of that. I just don't think that's very good gameplay footage. I don't think anybody's going to have fun watching that. But maybe, I don't know, if anybody ever wants an uncut version of this, I'll show you that. Just if that would make it so that it doesn't seem like I edited anything, you know, make sure that everything's on the up and up. And that is where I hate that I don't have the pregame lobby, because, you know, I wish I could show you that they said, hey, we're going to farm. And I said, no, I don't really want to farm. And look, guys, let me know in the comments, do you think I deserve this for not wanting to farm? I mean, look, I'm open to different opinions, but to me that's just crazy that I say, no, I just want to play a regular game. And they're like, we're going to sandbag you and kill you. How about that? Because realistically, they still could have farmed with me alive. I believe. I believe they still could have farmed with me alive. But, yeah, who knows? Who knows, man? You know, I'm not the I'm not the be all end all. I don't know everything. So if I have a flaw in my approach, so be it. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna jump ahead just a little bit. Just jump ahead a little bit. Again, sincerely, I was wrong when I said there was another 8 minutes. So I died at about the 8-minute mark, right? They go another 12 minutes of just messing around. And I know, I can already hear what some people say, right? Dude, you sat around for 12 minutes waiting? Like, what the hell's wrong with you? And you know, fair. Fair. But we've all done dumb shit when we're tilted. So, you know, I'll own up to that. I should have just left it alone and moved on. I did try to stay respectful in the post-game chat. Respectful isn't, obviously, I'm not going to come out and be like, hey, listen here, asshole. You know, which, I don't know. I just told him that was the worst game of DBD I've played in a while, which is saying a lot, because if you've played a lot of DBD, you know. You know how it goes. What I was not expecting, I was expecting them to be like, oh, you got what, you know, you get what you fucking deserve. What I was not expecting, was verbatim's not the word I was looking for. Shit. What I was not expecting was just blanket insults. You know, I thought it was gonna be a thing like, you should have farmed with us. You should have played along. You should have played the game how we wanted to play it. The only one who actually responds to me outside of Calic saying maybe mama, I would imagine that was meant for me. Maybe, I don't know. I do have thick milky mommy energy, but Crystal comes back and says that was a farm, dumb ass. 2 words, dumb ass. Not dumbass, 1 word, dumb ass. So, you know, again, I ask him, you tunnel because I don't want to farm, and, you know, nothing productive happened in this game. Nothing productive happened. You know something's wrong when you break the Karen out of me, right? When you break the Karen out of me, and I have to report an entire team for sandbagging. Like, wow. I don't feel especially proud of that, but, you know, it is what it is. I was going to say something about the report feature not working, but I felt very like, ooh, that's going to be a Karen move if I say that. And then, you know, I say just admit you're toxic, move on, which honestly, not the best response on my part. Kind of weak. Now, see, this is where it was interesting. He says, yeah, we told you that was a farm. That was the first time it dawned on me this killer and these survivors were absolutely in contact with each other. Which is frustrating. It's very frustrating. So, you know, I point out, I said I didn't want to, and you exploited the game to get me out. And, you know, that's where I finally bring it up. Once I mentioned the exploits, I wanted them to know. Some people I see, it's like, reported for this, that, or the other. And it's not really a reportable offense. And, you know, see, they're feeling very confident because they got their almost perfect game, which is funny. You're tunneling and you don't have a perfect game. You kind of got to be ass at the game. To have a team purposefully trying to get you blood points and you can't do it. But, you know, they're like, oh, just quit the lobby, which, guys, I had been waiting 10 minutes for a game. I was not about to find another lobby. Oh, fuck. But yeah, so I pulled a Karen move of, hey, you're reported, and that's not my greatest pride, but that's it. That's the game. I'm sure somebody out there has a crazier toxic story, but this one got me a little bit heated, so I'm interested to see what you guys say in the chat. Did you find that I was in the wrong, or they were in the wrong? Or is this whole thing just really inconsequential and it doesn't really matter because we're all aboard a dying rock and we're just these carbon decaying vessels and, you know, all those lovely things. But anyway, guys, if you would leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you love me, if you hate me, do whatever you gotta do. But guys, I thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to be back with some more of our regular content soon. Until then, I've been Das Food, and I'm so sorry for this Karen energy.